Hello, I'm Seema. I thought today I'll pop in to talk to the students who have their board examination tomorrow. And not only those who have their board examination, anyone who's appearing for a chemistry examination in a day or two and you have preparatory leave, how do you make use of that? Many students ask me, so I thought I'll make a short video and give you an idea how you are to go about it. The things that come to my mind are the first thing, keep a very, very cool mind. You may be very well prepared, or you may not be as well prepared as you thought. Before the examination, you always get that nervous, the nerves are always going to trouble you. You're always going to feel you're not as prepared as you thought you were. So, this is the time when you really have to get a hold on everything, put a pause on anything that you're feeling, and think that now I just have to plan. This is the time that I'm left with, and I have to plan whatever best I can give of myself, I have to give. It may be one day, it may be 2 days. Now, like there's just one day left for your board examination. So, how would I do it? I'll tell you. Make a timetable of the different portions that you would be doing according to how well prepared you are. For example, physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, which is the portion that you feel you are strongest in, and which is the portion where you feel you may need a little time still to understand something. So divide your more than half of your day into portions where you're going to do each of these, and then stick to that timetable. If you are preparing a topic and when you are doing it you feel you got stuck somewhere, you are not understanding and you are simply not able to go ahead because you know that you knew this topic, or perhaps you learned it, or maybe you understood it at one time, but right now before the exam you are unable to get what is happening. Do not panic. Just for that time, set it aside, move on, finish your revision. Finish your revision of that whole topic, and sometimes when you go 1 or 2 pages ahead, you understand that thing that was in a page behind. I would always sit with the NCRT text and start with the first page, and at a glance as you keep reading it, and you will notice that one day before the examination you will not be reading every line. You will automatically, your eyes will catch the portions that you have read before and which are important. You will get a gist of what the page wants to tell you. So read that and give a quick glance to it and move quickly through the chapters. Move quickly through the chapters once, and once you have quickly done all the chapters and in more than half of the day you have completely revised the entire syllabus, and you still have portions now which you left where you just skipped and you moved on. Now, after doing for more than half a day, give yourself a little pause and then get back to those portions that you might have missed, and maybe you have folded the page and you've kept it as a marker to come back to it later. Now, in about 1 hour, go back only to those portions and give it a quick reading and see if you understand it or if you do not. Then, after giving it a quick reading and understanding whether you understand it or not, most of your doubts would now be clarified. And after this, you take a 15-minute nap. Just tell yourself that I'm going to sleep for 15 minutes and those 15 minutes are going to give me a restful sleep. We have this belief that if we do not sleep for 8 hours, God knows what is going to happen. You do not die if you do not sleep for one night. Honestly, I've done it so many times. So if you feel you are still not prepared and you need a little more confidence, sacrifice some of your sleep. You may, instead of 8 hours, sleep for 4 hours, sleep for 5 hours. And but when you sleep, tell yourself that I am going to get all my night's rest in this time, and I am going to get it. And it's just psychological that you need more sleep. I do not need as much sleep. I'll be absolutely fresh and everything will be in my mind when I sleep. So take a 15-minute nap. And after getting up, now decide for a second round of revision. I know it seems that I'm being crazy by saying that how can a student read 2 books and twice in one day? Believe me, it is possible. When I was in my MSc, if I had 5 questions to attempt, for every question I had to read one whole book. And if I could do it, and we had only 3 days, and believe me, in those 3 days, I repeated all of it 3 times. You can do it. Repetition really helps to build your confidence because it gives you a total idea of the entire syllabus and it starts building your confidence. So, just before sleeping at night, go through the entire syllabus once more. And this time you'll find the first time you took longer, you took almost more than half of the day. This time you might do it in just about 4 to 5 hours. You'll be able to finish the entire thing. Believe me, I'm not joking. You will be able to do it because when you sit with a target in your mind and you're just focused on it and you know you're quickly going through it and that's your idea, you will be able to do it. So my suggestion is repeat as much as you can. If you can repeat it twice on the day before, it's wonderful if you can repeat the entire syllabus. And as for the numericals, the solving of the numerical goes, give yourself a little practice when you're doing that also. But don't go too much into, don't get stuck to one kind of numerical. Just do them quickly. Move fast through the syllabus and do as many revisions as possible. So this would be my suggestion. And on the day of the examination also, right in the morning when you have the examination, on that morning, by the time you sleep at night, you would be clear. You would be confident in certain portions and there would be certain portions where you will still have a little doubt. So leave those for the morning, or rather once you've done your 2 revisions, revise them for the 3rd time on the morning of the examination. Believe me, it really helps to repeat. And when you go for your examination, take a deep breath, cool down, and with a calm mind, go and attempt your paper. You will do well. At least you'll do as well as you can. So my best wishes to all students who are going for their board examination on the 7th of March. And come back with flying colors and do well. God bless. Bye-bye.